about that. I had to take a quick shower. The movie we're watching today is quite the doozy. Godzilla vs. Hedorah. The movie immediately begins with this ridiculous opening involving 70s psychedelics, dismembered mannequins, and a singer. By God, this movie's gonna be great. We are then introduced to a family on the countryside with this little boy being our main character.
Godzilla, your favorite?
You're goddamn right he is. A local fisherman gives the father of the family a mutated tadpole because the father just so happens to be the friendly neighborhood scientist. Later on, our characters see news footage of a strange phenomenon involving two boats.
Oh, that was a monster tadpole. Papa, it's the same kind of fish that the old man brought here today.
How the hell are they the same thing? Being the neighborhood scientist, the father takes it upon himself to investigate the local waters to see where these tadpoles are coming from. Meanwhile, the boy decides to murder some sea creatures but is interrupted by a charging animal. That part always reminded me of that movie. You know that movie with the whale that jumps at the end with the kid raising his hand? I mean, except the kid didn't have a knife, and that definitely wasn't a whale, but whatever.
Papa! I saw the monster! Papa!
Yeah, I don't think he can hear you, buddy. The papa is swimming around some rocks when he is confronted by a monster. That actually kind of freaked me out the first time I saw this. Thanks to that son of a bitch under the stairs in Nightmare Before Christmas, I was terrified of red eyes as a kid. So for some reason the monster spares the dad and just burns the side of his face. He's interviewed by a news reporter and then... What the fuck is with this cartoon? Whatever, we'll sort that out later because it looks like pollution is fast approaching. Wait, what?
Cast their fallout into the sea. Human waste, poison gas,
Who's talking? What's going on?
and all life dies. Godzilla would really get angry if he saw this. He would do something. Class A, second grade, Kenyano.
Did a narrator just read a letter written by a second grader about how Godzilla hates pollution? Well, that know-it-all second grader isn't wrong because Godzilla starts blasting the shit out of it all while showing our main character sleeping in the foreground. This movie's getting weird. The movie hints at something approaching with eerie music and dark images, but immediately cuts to a psychedelic dance fest. Okay. The party continues while a monster climbs ashore and consumes fumes from a factory and actually begins purring. Since this monster is made of pollution, Godzilla shows up and hates it instantly, and the two start duking it out. Oh, back to the party. The goo from the monster starts creeping in and alarms the partygoers, but for some reason it just goes back up the stairs like, nah, just kidding. And oh my god, that poor cat. So after some more fighting, the monster gets blasted by Godzilla's breath and realizes it can't win, so it retreats back into the ocean while Godzilla follows, spraying and praying. Okay, I'm sorry that I can't get a good string of commentary going on without the movie interrupting, because there's just so much weird shit to show. What's the point of this animation? What is going on?
The Hedorah is an organism entirely different from any other form of life.
After the animated fever dream, our scientist character decides Hedorah, which is what he named it, I guess, is an alien from outer space, and we get some exposition with a few PowerPoint slides of space.
You know what a meteor is, don't you?
It's a falling star, a rock falling in space.
That's right.
What even is this movie? We cut to some cultists doing their morning ritual, and oh shit, it can fly now! It comes out of nowhere, and since it eats our pollution, it farts out even worse pollution that fucking incinerates people to their bones. This shit plagued me with nightmares as a kid. Was this for kids? They even show someone jumping to their death to avoid the monster. I didn't mute that part. That's actually in the movie. There's no sound of that building collapsing. Oh, hell yeah. Then we get one of these things again.
The southeastern area of Fuji City is virtually destroyed.
This movie's fucking art. After a news anchor reports bodies piling up in the streets, the movie begins to explain how nuclear reactions work. And then the movie goes back to the news briefly before taking us to another fever dream of people yelling about how to kill the monster. What is going on? Why is this baby in the mud? What is this movie?
Why don't we dry it? It's only sludge.
So of course the little boy, not the scientist, comes up with the idea to dry the monster with electricity so Godzilla can beat it. This kid's a fucking genius while his older brother, or whoever the hell that guy is, and other hippies want to throw a party to show the alien they aren't afraid. What the hell are they thinking?
I thought 1 million people were coming. There's only 100.
So why complain about it? There's no place else to go, and pretty soon we'll all be dead. So forget it. Enjoy yourself.
This movie. Who are those people? What is this movie? So unsurprisingly, both Godzilla and Hedorah show up, canceling the rest of the party. We finally see Hedorah in his final form, and he looks like... Okay, I've been holding it off this entire episode, but I just can't resist anymore. It's not even a joke anymore, really. I said it in the last episode and the episode before that, but this thing just looks like a piece of shit. That's what it is, just a walking piece of shit. How can I not say it? Anyways, the battle begins, and it's pretty damn awesome. Hedorah has a lot of abilities, like shooting lasers out of his eyes, and shooting out sulfuric shit that burns Godzilla. And believe it or not, Hedorah's powerful and actually keeps Godzilla down. So our genius human characters take it upon themselves to fight the monster with fucking torches. Needless to say, they all die. Even the brother character gets killed, or whoever the hell he was, leaving only the precious family who doesn't know how to run away left. Godzilla gets back up and the two tussle it out and end up rolling down the side of a mountain. Amazing. And yep, the kid's idea went all the way up to the military, who built giant electrical panels to dry out Hedorah. The plan seems to have worked until Hedorah dodges Godzilla's breath and begins to retreat, which leads to this. What the fuck? So, Godzilla catches up and beats the shit out of Hedorah, and this time starts ripping his guts out. I don't even care this is the third time we're hearing this song. This is just too damn perfect. So after having his organs ripped out, Godzilla finally finishes Hedorah off. And then he goes home. And that's Godzilla vs. Hedorah. This movie is just absolutely amazing. It's a cult classic. All the crazy, zany editing and animations. It's a pretty good Godzilla movie, too. They introduced the monster within the first 20 seconds of the movie. I'd say, if you haven't seen a Godzilla movie before, this is a damn good start. It might be a little weird at first. It's weird. It's going to be really weird at first, actually, but come on. Throughout the entire movie, you're going to be doing what I did and just ask yourself, what the hell is this movie? And this movie is Godzilla versus goddamn Hedorah.